Okay, so who here is new? Raise your hand if you're a newbie. Woohoo! Welcome! Congratulations on making, yes, the time and the investment in yourself. You are going to get so much fuel, so much content, so much good stuff. But more importantly, I think, than all of that, you are going to get connection. The women in this room are powerful. They are amazing. They are supportive. So what I want you to promise me, please, please, please promise me, is that you will smile at people, that you will say hello to people, that you will ask somebody to lunch or ask somebody a question, and that you will start building those connections, because truly, it's the connections that matter. Yes? Okay, over the next 3 days, Cammie is going to raise up your voice. Woohoo! Your vision and your visibility, so you can make the impact on the world that you want to make. But not only an impact on the world, but an impact on your families, your communities, and most importantly, on yourself. Because tell me if this is true. Who really cares if you have a bazillion-dollar successful business if you don't have the time and energy to enjoy it, right? Right? It makes no sense. Relationships are really important. Hobbies are important. Don't let anybody tell you that they're not. Laying in your bathtub and reading a book is vitally important. Having a dance party in the kitchen is really, really, really important. So connect to all of that. Now, before we get started with the formal thing, I want to take a few moments and give you the rules. So pull out the safety information card in the seat back pocket in front of you. And what I mean by that is pull out your journal and your pen and your workbook and put your name on them, because they all look alike. And if yours gets separated from you, you're going to want it back, because the notes that you take these next few days will really help you. The second thing, the fasten seatbelt sign will never, ever, 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 ever be illuminated. Do you know what that means? Get up! Go to the restroom anytime you need to. There's bathrooms out that door. There's bathrooms up front by the restaurant. If you need to stand because you find your brain is just overly full, stand up. Walk around the back. There's coffee and water over there. Grab it when you need it. Also, now is an amazing time for a social post. Whether it's a selfie, a picture of your new friends at your table, or a picture of the Pony Ponderings cards. Go ahead and snap a photo and post it on social media using the hashtags EWIgnite for Extraordinary Women Ignite, Raise Up, Extraordinary Women, there's one more that I'm forgetting. Oh, Women Rising. And while you are doing that, I want to go back to these Pony Ponderings cards. You all have a little bucket of cards on your table. Sort through them and pick the card that calls to you and see what the message is. I've got these cards at home, and I use them all the time, but my message today was so incredible. It was about stepping into your power and using the power of the horse within you. So if you have a message that really resonates with you, take a picture of that too. But just be sure to put the card back in the little tub at the end of the day, so we've got a complete deck. All righty. You are here to do extraordinary things, but you are also here for yourself. And so often, we forget that. Yeah, going back to the whole flight attendant thing, I'm sure you've heard, put on your own oxygen mask first before assisting other people. But how often do we forget that, right? And even though we know that what is in here is what really matters, too often we get distracted by all of the stuff that is out here, and we lose touch. Cammie and the other incredible speakers this week will show you how to unify the energy of your head and your heart of soul and strategy so you can move your business forward in a truly mission-centered, heart-centered, and sustainable way. So who is ready for that? Woo! Come on, who is ready for that? Woo! Yes! We are about to ignite. To ignite means, anyone? Yes, to set on fire. And there are 3 things that we need to set something on fire. We need oxygen, we need fuel, and we need heat. What is oxygen? Yes, it's our breath. So this week, be sure to breathe. It's easy to get in your head and to shut down and to get overwhelmed and to not breathe. This weekend, the next 3 days, whenever you feel sensation in your body, what I want you to do is put your hand where you feel that sensation, and I want you to breathe into that sensation. Now, to define sensation, sensation is literally anything that you feel in your body. It can be that tickly sense of excitement when you make a connection that you've never made before. Or it can be that gut punch when you're like, oh God, I'm in the wrong place and I got nothing. So whenever you have a thought that produces a sensation somewhere in your body, put your hand there and breathe. Practice with me once. Bringing in that oxygen so you can ignite. The second thing we need is fuel, and that is where Cammie and the amazing speakers come in. They're going to provide you with so much fuel. You will be able to burn and sustain that burn for a long time. For those of you who don't know Cammie, on the surface, she is an amazing success coach for women. She is an author. She is a podcaster. Her podcast just went over 75,000 downloads. Yes, Cammie! And it's one of the top business podcasts. She is also one of the top businesswomen in Colorado. She is phenomenal. She's got a corporate background. She's got all of these strategies that can help you raise up and make the kind of impact you want. But more importantly, Cammie is heart. She is a good friend. She is a lover of horses, as you can tell from her pony ponderings cards. A lover of nature. And she believes, and I mean she believes, that women's wisdom is the medicine that our earth needs. Yes, and that is truly the linchpin of everything that she does. She is so in integrity with her message, her word, her offerings. And she is an amazing connector of women. The third thing that you need in order to ignite is heat. Yes, what is another word for heat? Fire. What else? Yeah, passion. What else? Woohoo! Spice, you got it. How about energy? Yeah, how about the energy of you? We are all so unique. We all have our own authentic energy and our own authentic passion. Your job is to bring that authentic heat, your passion, your energy, to the next few days. You've got the oxygen. Cammie's got the fuel. Can you bring the heat? Can you bring the heat? Yes. Can you bring? Woo! Yes! Okay, let's bring this all together. Where are you feeling sensation right now? Touch it. Might take you a minute to notice. That's okay. We're not used to being in our bodies sometimes. Breathe. Cammie's got the fuel, and she is going to come up here next. What I want you to do to bring that heat is I want you to stand up. Oh, yeah, stand up. One hand in the air. One hand on your heart. I want you to breathe in. And as we exhale, let's call Cammie Gildner to the stage. In and out. Welcome, Canada!